Billy.
What's going on?
Hey, Bill.
What's your thoughts on Dream Theater?
They're all very adept at their instruments, but I don't like any of their songs.
Yeah, I never liked Dream Theater, but we got the Dream Theater fans, yelling and screaming at us because we kind of took our monthly shot at them. I never liked them.
First of all, it's a terrible name.
Dream Theater, right?
It sounds like an organization raising money for some cause you don't care about. I was just in England, and Man United, their soccer team, their football club, the name of their stadium, they call it the Theater of Dreams.
Ugh.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, man. I just figured I'd throw those douche chills at you this early Monday morning.
Yeah, that's a little rough. How's Dublin?
Yeah.
How's Dublin?
Dublin is great. I just landed there. It was a sunny day. Came in from Heathrow. There was no delays. I was excited. Jimmy Norton, I heard your name a lot all weekend in London.
Oh, really?
To Opie and Anthony. They were right on the show. And they're like, tell that little cunt to come over here.
Oh.
I want to see his comedy.
All right, maybe I will. I will.
You should.
You should.
I'm going to release my. You know what I'm going to do? I'm releasing my special on my website shortly, since Comedy Central just refuses to budge on their terms. So I'm just going to do it on my website and hopefully get some international play there, and then I'll see where I can go. If you guys want me, you buy the special. I'll know you want me to go there.
Yeah, that'd be a great excuse for me to go.
Play a little
I would go.
hardball. I like it.
No, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know people want you. If you could track where they're buying your stuff from, you go, oh, okay, I do have fans there.
Right. Bill, I was listening to...
I'm just saying, I was there. I was there, and they want you.
And they want you. All right.
Thanks, brother.
I was listening to your podcast yesterday, and you were on one of those double-decker planes.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been on a double-decker plane.
It was that 300 or whatever, the one that has 2 floors.
380.
Wow.
And
Have you guys ever been on the double-decker plane?
No, never.
They, for international flights,
I used all my miles up for the next 20 years to get on this thing.
Really?
So me and my wife get on the thing, and we're both walking in there, totally betraying the fact that it's our first time on a great plane like that. We look like total tourists. We're like, oh my God, look at this seat. This is awesome. Right? So we're excited, it's a long ass flight, so you're gonna pony up the money, right? All of a sudden I just smell this fucking smell. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And it was this French dude, just every stereotype of a French dude.
Oh no.
Big nose. I swear to God, he's putting his luggage in the overhead rack, and immediately this paradise smelled like a New York City cab.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, that figure's fucking up your good time.
Oh, it was horrific. So Mia had the window, and I had the aisle, and he had the aisle, so I'm right next to this guy. And when he put his arms down, it was fine, but I swear to God, anytime he would lean forward and reach for a magazine, I would smell it. So now, of course, I have Tourette's, and I'm she's trying to get me to calm down. And so she finally smelled it, but it wasn't that bad. It was sort of the beginning of the flight when he was getting adjusted, and at the end of the flight when he was getting all his stuff off. It was, to be fair to the French, I've met plenty of French people, and they don't smell like that, but this guy was every stereotype.
Oh, God.
That sounds awful.
Wait, were you in business or first?
I don't know what they called it, because I used all the miles. It was hilarious, because when I got my ticket, it said I was row 65A. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, we upgraded. How the fuck am I in row 65? But 65, the 60s are the first rows upstairs. So
okay.
It was great, though. Yeah, your seat went down into a bed. But still, at the end of the day, you are sleeping in a lazy boy, which you'd never do in your home, so it's never going to be as good as a bed. It's way better than when I went to Australia from New York one time, in, coach.
Oh, man.
Upright. Yeah, waking up every 20 minutes, playing a little Tetris, and then falling asleep again. My neck is fucking killing me.
Oh, that sounds horrendous.
What airline were you on?
For which flight?
Do I use this on this flight?
Delta.
Oh.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I was on Delta.
No, I think the
Charles Goodall.
Oh, okay. All right. And you said it was. I always think that if you're sitting upstairs on a double decker, it's really special. But on your podcast, you're like, it's not really that much different than just being on a regular flight.
You know what I think it is? I think when you're in the old school ones, when you got to walk up the spiral staircase.
Yeah, the old 747s. Yeah.
Yeah, then I just picture people up there. There's a bar you can stand next to. I mean, it's all in my imagination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how does it feel in the air? Does it feel different at all, or
No.
not really? Right.
I feel differently. I don't know if you've ever ridden on a double-decker commuter rail out to Long Island. I mean,
All right. Same shit. You're right. You're right.
They are big, though, huh?
I'm really killing a lot of dreams with these phone calls from abroad. These chaplains and shit.
But you're encouraging everyone to go over and check out Europe.
No, you got to do it. Well, when you go over, don't go to tourist attractions. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The same way you live in New York, you don't go to the Statue of Liberty or the Empire State.
Right.
Or Times Square. That's what we try to tell the people. They come to New York and they just hang out in Times Square. Stupid.
Yeah,
There's so much more shit to check out.
Yeah, exactly. So I went to a Premier League soccer game yesterday. It was fucking great.
Any
I'm
hooligans?
having a good time over here.
I guess they had a little problem with some soccer
We were
hooligans.
sitting in the nice seats like a bunch of cozy, smug cunts, as they say. And what was great was Arsenal scored a goal to go up 1-0, and they have a fight song about how I guess back in the day they used to always go up 1-0, and then they'd play some suffocating defense, and you could never get them. The entire reason why Americans don't watch soccer was basically their game plan. So they had this huge song that they still sing whenever they go up 1-0. So there was like 2 minutes left in the game. They went up 1-0. So the whole fucking stadium starts singing this song. It gave me like chills, man. They were going crazy. It sounded like they won a war. And as they're in the second verse, the other team scored.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, man, it went deathly fucking quiet. And in the corner are these maniacs for the other team, and they let off this smoke bomb of like blue smoke, which you're not supposed to do. And I got to see the cops run over a little bit. It was great. It's a great time.
Have you figured out that soccer thing yet? I don't understand why America is the only country that's just not in. The whole world loves soccer.
It's boring.
Yeah, but are you saying the rest of the world is boring?
Yes.
Yeah.
And dumb.
Baseball is also boring. So
Dumb.
I think we just have we have 4 sports we're already committed to.
Right.
And then the hardcore people can actually get into golf or maybe tennis, too. I just don't think we have room for it. And then also the way that they've marketed sports. Once they basically they hit that limit where anybody who likes sports was watching, so then they had to get, like, Britney Spears to perform halftime. It's a combination of that, and then they also, all the rules are all about offense now and scoring. So all of our games now, like hockey, the scoring's through the roof, baseball, all through the roids, all the old records broke.
Plus, isn't it that it's hard for them to get commercials in, too, Bill? The commercials, don't they play for like almost an hour straight or whatever? So it'll be hard to show commercials during a soccer game.
Yeah, that's what's great, dude. You're in and out of there in like a fucking hour and 45 minutes.
But that makes it hard for TV.
But what they have on the sidelines, they have like streaming advertising. But then during halftime, like they say 3 things and then they just show a bunch of commercials or something. But that's also why in the uniforms, why they have like United Arab Emirates, whatever the
Yeah, they put ads on the uniforms, huh?
Yeah, which to me is like sacrilegious, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, we stop playing every 2 seconds for them to show ads. But,
yeah. So it doesn't.
Like, look, if you go to England, like I wouldn't, walk by Big Ben and Parliament, but definitely go to a Premier League game, and then go to some shitty pub, and then you'll get more of a feeling of what it's like to be over there instead of, I don't know, fucking driving down to Stonehenge to go look at some rocks.
Go to Piccadilly Circus.
Well, anyway, the reason why I called in here, I didn't call to about this. The second annual Patrice O'Neill comedy benefit for his family and survivors of stroke is going on sale today, and the ticket link is going to be live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have we got a wonderful lineup. Let me see if I can get to it on my damn phone so I don't.
I got it here, Bill.
Forget anybody.
Oh, Jimmy has it.
Obviously, we have the wonderful Jim Norton,
Yay.
Nick DiPaolo, David Tell, Colin Quinn, Dane Cook, Talent, Rich and Bonnie, Keith Robinson, Robert Kelly, Big J. Orkerson, Harris Stanton, and myself. And
That's huge.
Jesus.
we're hoping for a great turnout like last year. Opie and Anthony, you guys are hoping once again you guys are going to kick it off.
Oh, it'll be great.
And,
12 comics. Holy shit.
February 18th here in New York. Bill, is it City Center again?
yeah, it's the City Center. So the first show's at 7, sorry. 7, and, we'll see how that one goes. If it goes as quick as it did last year, we'll actually try and maybe add another show. That's why I got so many comics on this thing. We're hoping maybe to do 2, and which I probably shouldn't have said because then people will wait for the second one. But I'm it's just so many people last year, like so many people love Patrice on both ends going, dude, I couldn't even get tickets, or I wanted to be on the show, and I couldn't, like last year I felt odd, like I forgot to ask Nick DiPaolo. I threw it together really quick, and him and Patrice, we're really close, and there's still a bunch of guys that I'm trying to get on, and whatever. Well, I'm doing the best I can. All right, whatever.
It's gonna be great.
Fuck yous all. I'm doing the best I can.
Tickets go on sale at 11 a.m. this morning. The link is a little. We'll put the link on our Facebook page.
The link doesn't go live till 11 a.m. So that link I gave you works, but it's not going to come on until 11 a.m.
Yeah, Bill tweeted it, and I retweeted Bill today.
All right, it's on our Twitter and Facebook.
Yes.
It's basically bit.ly/Patrice Benefit. I know.
It's on our Facebook and our Twitter and all that stuff.
Okay, we got it on our shit, so that's good. Or BillBurr.com, I'm sure has the info. It's gonna be a great show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome time, and it's also cool. It's kind of also turned into a cool night to see all your friends because I never get to. Like Jim, I don't get to work with you other than when we did the antisocial tour, so I never get to see you do stand-up. So, seeing all those guys, Nick DiPaolo, since I became a big phony plastic man living out there in Hollywood, I don't get to see all the great New York comics. So it's kind of a selfish reason why I'm putting this together.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't get to see the guys either do stand-up. I think the last time you and I did a gig together, Bill, was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the other benefit.
The Patrice benefit. Yeah, I think that was the last time we did something.
And
Jesus.
And where you at with your European tour? You're in Dublin tonight.
Yep, and then Helsinki. I get past Helsinki, I break the back of this tour. It's all downhill from there, and then I just blow through the last 4: Copenhagen, Oslo, Stockholm, and then over to Iceland.
Holy crap!
Are you working in Reykjavik, Bill?
Yep.
That's where Fisher won the world title from Spassky.
Bill's all over the place.
Just because you said that right now, you probably would draw at least 40 people there. I'm telling you, it's not that they're like, holy shit, he knows about us. He gives a fuck. I bet he's funny, and they'll go down and see you. You understand how small their countries are. They probably know half the people in their country. They're dying for a new place to fucking heckle.
Shit. Hey, Bill.
Anthony, there was a story over here you would have loved.
Yeah?
To go off on when I was in London. I was actually talking about it on stage. They gave one of their own troops. He was out on patrol and they shot a Taliban guy, and the guy was wounded, and he went up to him and he just shot him in the chest.
Jeez.
Said something about, you do the same thing to us, you cunt.
Holy
the guy behind him, for some reason, had a video camera.
Oh, my God.
Videotaped it. So now the guy went up on murder charges, and he got life imprisonment. He has to do at least 10 years.
Oh, my God.
Here's the thing.
Fucked.
Allegedly, on the other side, if they catch any Americans or British, they were like skinning them alive and then cutting their heads off.
Yeah, but of course, we can't.
It's one of those awful fucking technology things. Where it's because it was on film,
right?
They have to prosecute the guy,
right?
Because he's representing. Yeah, but there's not. I would say probably 3 days in the history of war that has not happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. You know what I mean?
It is. It's who's the idiot that was fucking?
Why did he turn it in?
Why would he do that? Jesus Christ. They don't even
know.
Fucking know. Could you imagine that? Put that goddamn camera down, Red. Yeah. Barnes wouldn't allow fucking anyone videotape him shooting some VC.
No,
wow.
It's also like you're putting these guys in these ridiculous. It's not normal.
Yeah.
What was that thing like in World War II? They would say basically the human brain can only handle like 200 days in combat, but it was okay because the average survival rate was 114 days.
Oh, wow. Shit. So, right.
You're putting these guys in these ridiculous situations.
Yeah, I don't.
Personally, if I could somehow stop crying in a foxhole and I actually engaged,
yeah,
I would. Eventually, I'm already a psycho just trying to get through a fucking airport. There's no way if you got me on the battlefield. Once I killed one guy, I'm like, I mean, if this heaven and hell shit is true.
Yeah. I'm already fucked, so let me go to town. I don't understand.
Yeah, let me stay alive as long as I can so I don't have to deal with Judgment Day.
How are they supposed to, why do they put soldiers in combat to the same level of like civilization as they do people that are, just going to work every day?
Is that the Geneva Convention? Is that why? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck that shit. I mean, if you're out there...
You can drop bombs from the air that land on civilian houses all the time. But that's sorry about that. My bad. I was aiming for the bad guy's house.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, that is fucked. Interesting. I like your three...
Firebombed cities. I don't know. I think it's because
delay.
There's no like the video. It just was this damning video, man. It's brutal, man. I hope he goes to that Goodfellas jail,
Yeah, where he could get some pasta. Tomorrow we'll have sandwiches. I got a 3:30 a.m. Text from you this morning.
Oh, sorry. Well, I had to make sure you guys had the information as I was flying out.
That's all right.
I knew I was going to wake somebody up.
I fall asleep really quick. It was not that big a deal.
Yeah, I figured I got called an asshole a couple of times. He's thankful. There's a couple people. Actually, I texted Dane. He was still up, but he's on the West Coast, so he got back to me. So I don't know.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right, Bill.
I think that's all I got for you, fellas.
Have a safe trip. We'll see you when you get back, buddy.
Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
Taking over Europe like Hitler.
Jimmy, I'm gonna text you the name of the promoter over here. The guy's great, and he really wants to get you over there. So I'll text it to you. You can send it to you guys, and you ought to do it, man. Just tie it in around a UFC event. So no matter what, you're gonna have a good time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Bill.
All right, guys. I'll see you.
All right, Bill. Bill Burr, everyone.
Bill Burr.
In Dublin.
Yeah, Bill makes me want to do it. No one has ever made me want to go over there except Bill.
Yeah.
So just give it a shot.
It would be good. I definitely think it would be good.
Don't have high expectations because it's brand new, and just go over there and have fun and see how it is.
Yeah,
see what it's all about.
Small venues,
and bring your friends Opie and Anthony.
It'd make me.
I'd go.
Give me a good excuse to go over there because I've never been there. I want to see it.
I actually really do think, and I mean sincerely, that we should do events there. And Australia is such a long flight. Like, how do we do it and make it financially feasible?
Well, we'll just go down the hall and talk to them.
But I mean, they won't fuck that up.
Yeah.
The way they did the other thing. That's why I don't even care about this meeting tomorrow. I've literally lost all motivation.
Oh, I know.
I want to be funny and be on the air.
You're right.
But I don't give a fuck about anything.
Tim will help a lot. I mean, but the corporate shit will always be the corporate shit, but he'll do all right.
That goes beyond corporate shit. Like, he could do a lot for the channel as far as structure and like helping the internal
that'll be great
workings.
though.
That's fine.
It'll make it a little easier and a little better.
But it won't affect my job at all.
But then I don't want to be in a meeting and talk about shit that will never come to fruition.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like those type of events that we wanted to have planned. I don't even want to talk about it. Then we're going to talk about logistics and studio thing and staff and things like that. Fine. Don't come to me then with any kind of appearance or fucking. We got to have ideas for this.
You're finally realizing that Scott Greenstein's one big fat liar.
I'm in. I've been in. Oh please. I got it.
He just lies.
Ugh. He stinks.
He's perfect. He's perfect for his position because you need to be like a lying guy.
We need a big event for you guys. All right, here it is. No.
Right.
Give us money.
Scott, I want our studio to be bigger to this point. Okay, I got it. No problem. It's done. Oh, wow. It was that easy.
Yeah.
Another lie.
And then we don't have an agent that goes after this stuff. I mean, we really don't have a guy who can just call or come here and go, look, this is what they want. What are you doing? So basically, he says something, and then we get the on-air talent going down, going, hey, come on, that's not cool. It's ridiculous.
I have an MIA bracelet with Bob's name on it that I wear.
People are like, why don't you fire Bob?
Kind of
I agree.
We don't know. There's no one else. I don't know of anyone else. If you're an agent, fucking get a hold of me. I'll talk to you. So I'm starting to think I might do my own deal in 10 months. That's really the problem. The other agent works for the other guy, so I think they're down to 2 radio agents.
I think when you sign with Buchwald, though, you don't get Buchwald unless you're
I don't
Howard.
want Buchwald.
I think you get.
Want us, trust me.
I think you just get his staff.
Right. So, all right. So the Patrice O'Neill, the second annual. Benefit for Patrice O'Neill, he was supporting a lot of people.
Very exciting.
So we got to raise some money still. And the link is on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony on Facebook.
Yes.
Tickets go on sale at 11 a.m. for the February 18th benefit. There's 12 comics. Most of them you know.
Apparently, I'm the only guy demanding money for this, but hey, I got to
come on, you got to eat.
Hey, man, you got to take your taste.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with a little taste.
Did you hear Jimmy's taking money for the... Fuck you all. Twitter.
I don't think even on Twitter they would believe that. Everyone knows I'm giving.
Of course you are.
Lovely.
Yes.
I told you they were bad guys. They do charities. Assholes.
All right, well, that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week, live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, @Opie Radio, @Anthony Cumia, and @Jim Norton.